The Grand Strand of South Carolina is a beautiful place to live, and the icing on the cake is the low property taxes. But do you know how the taxes are calculated in Horry County? Do you know what a millage rate is? Do you know what the homestead exemption means? Watch our quick video today to find out.
Horry is one of the counties in South Carolina with the lowest tax rate. Today we're going to give you 4 scenarios of real estate taxes in Horry County, South Carolina. The first is a homeowner of a primary residence in the county. The second is a homeowner of a primary residence in the city. The third is a homeowner of a secondary or investment property in the city. And finally, we will explain when the homestead exemption comes into play and how that is calculated.
So many people hear that we are taxed in the Myrtle Beach area at either a 4% or 6% rate. This is true, but somewhat. It's not that straightforward. To find out your true tax rate, you actually have to include the millage rate in the equation.
A millage rate is the amount of mills levied to meet the different budgets of things like the school district, city, and county. Every mill is equal to 1/1000th of a dollar.
So for our first scenario, let's consider a primary homeowner that lives in Carolina Forest. So first we need to figure out the millage rate.
Millage rates can change from year to year, but today we are going off the latest released. As you will see, first you have the county levy, totaling 50.7 mills. The school levy is 128.1 mills. This gives a total for Horry County and the school board of 178.8 mills.
So Carolina Forest is in the county, so we need to add in the special levies for the county fire district of 19 mills and 1.6 mills, plus the waste management levy of 5.7 mills. Now we're at 205.1 mills. So you now divide that number of mills by 1,000 to get the millage rate of 0.2051.
So now let's calculate it. You purchase a home for $200,000 in Carolina Forest. It is your primary residence, so you take $200,000 times 4%. This is $8,000. Now you take that number and multiply by your millage rate of 0.2051. Your taxes due would be $1,640.80.
In a second scenario, let's say you live in the city of Myrtle Beach. In this case, you would take the county levy of 50.7 mills, the school levy of 128.1 mills, and now add in the Myrtle Beach levy of 78.9 mills. So in Myrtle Beach, your millage rate is 0.2577.
Taking that same priced home of $200,000, just like before, you multiply it by 4% if it is your primary residence. Again, you are at $8,000. Now multiply that by 0.2577, and you will have your property taxes of $2,061.60.
Let's say that property you own in Myrtle Beach is actually going to be your secondary residence or an investment property. Now you'll take the $200,000 and multiply by 6% instead of 4%. Then you take that number of $12,000 and multiply by the millage rate of 0.2577. Your tax bill will now be $3,092.40.
A final scenario would come into play if you qualify for the South Carolina Homestead Exemption. Tiffany, can you give a quick explanation of what it is and who qualifies?
Sure. Okay, so the South Carolina Homestead Exemption is a complete exemption of taxes on the first $50,000 of fair market value on your primary residence. It also exempts school operating taxes on the entire fair market value. But to qualify, you must have a primary legal residence, have lived as a resident in the state of South Carolina for at least 1 calendar year, plus you must be either over the age of 65, totally and permanently disabled, or legally blind.
You can learn more at dor.sc.gov. In a quick example, let's calculate this using that $200,000 home in Carolina Forest. To start, take $200,000 less $50,000 for a value of $150,000. Next, take the millage rate for Carolina Forest of 0.2051 and subtract the school levy of 128.1 mills. Your new millage rate is 0.1296. So 150,000 times 4% is 6,000 times 0.1296 is $777.60 in taxes.
So to summarize these different scenarios, the tax bill for a $200,000 primary residence in Carolina Forest with the homestead exemption would be $777.60. For that same primary residence without the homestead exemption, your tax bill would be $1,640.80.
Move that $200,000 primary residence inside the city limits of Myrtle Beach, and your tax bill would change to $2,061.60. Now move out of the property and start renting it out. As an investment property, your tax bill will now be $3,092.40.
These are all simply examples using the latest tax levy rates that we have and meant to help you understand how property taxes are calculated in the Myrtle Beach area of South Carolina.
We make no guarantees and recommend you speak with your CPA for any tax-related advice or questions. But as you can see, taxes here are so affordable. Let us help you own part of the beach.
Contact us anytime to get your move started, and as always, please like and subscribe to our page as we release new content every week that you won't want to miss.
Happy house hunting!